last day for the sprinters when it comes to the UAE Tour. Still one stage to go on Sunday. Jabal Hafeet looming large in everybody's minds. The man who's looming largest of all when it comes to the sprinting fraternity, though, is Tim Merlier, wearing the green jersey on behalf of Soudal-QuickStep. And this, yet again, potentially was going to be a stage upon which he would perform brilliantly. However, a lot of the world's talented sprinters are here, and they were determined to take on this 138-kilometre, quite short run, it must be said, from the Louvre Abu Dhabi destination, the Abu Dhabi Breakwater. A familiar course to many of the fast men, some of whom have won here before, such as Phil Bauhaus for Bahrain victorious. No Mark Cavendish, unfortunately. A light fever this morning meant that he was, having been a twice winner here, sadly not going to be able to repeat the feat. Well, we had a breakaway. Took a while to form out there, and two surprise members of it were Jonas Rickert and Hemi Ulik from Alpecin de Koenig, both of whom should have been working in the lead-out train for Caden Groves. But it didn't seem to bother them too much. And in fact, there was more of a relaxed pace amongst the peloton on the approach today. They were maintaining around about 42 kilometres an hour, and that is a steady pace really in a windless day. Yes, the only wind being kicked up by the aircraft who are coming into land, potentially, I guess, to see this grand finale of the sprinters element of the UAE Tour. Jabal Hafeet for the GC men, very narrow overall, and indeed our breakaway had ensconced within it Juan Pedro Lopez, who was picking up bonus seconds, took 6 in fact, to enhance his position in the general classification. But this was all about the final dash for the line, and the pace really wasn't even at its highest until we got to about 6 kilometres to go. Breakaway finished off just before the 12k to go marker, and then all the teams started to line themselves up in colour order, waiting for the big dash. First little shilly-shally came with about 2 kilometres to go, and leading UAE Team Emirates on behalf of Juan Sebastian Milano, Ivo Oliveira, tight on your screens there. Well, the man in yellow and black, Olaf Koy, had won the day prior. How would he go? Big lead out as well for Astana Kazakhstan, Gleb Zritsa. But the final bend is where it all takes place. And here we go. It's a big old run-in. Merlier in the green jersey, out of position for the time being. Van Lerbigo doing a great job of just boxing him, or breaking out of a box that he found himself in. The green jersey suddenly had a sniff of the line. Zritsa was in his way, went to the barriers, looked like he'd been closed down. He absolutely nailed it, winning by over a bike length from the fast-finishing Arvid de Klein. What a finish that was, underscoring his greatness in green. Tim Merlier, as far as the sprinters are concerned, cannot be caught. Yesterday, a puncture just neutered his finish, where Olaf Koy came through, but just look at the way he picks this up. Absolutely remarkable. King of all he surveys at the moment. Tim Merlier in charge of that green jersey, with of course the climbing day still to come. Sometimes it just makes you wonder. Greatness will out, but he's head and shoulders above everybody at the moment. De Klein in second place ahead of Phil Bauhaus. Fretin also getting a good finish. Stage winner and indeed green jersey holder, looks like that is going to belong to him. Fine run from Tim Merlier, taking the plaudits as well he might. And there the points tally with Mark Stewart, who's been in the breakaway most days. He had been in green, he leading the black jersey competition. Our leader overall is of course Jay Vine. Only 11 seconds separate him from Ben O'Connor overall. So, Jabal Hafeet beckons. We will find our winner. But this race has beguiled since the very start, and it continues to do so. Here's your overall standings. Jay Vine ahead of Ben O'Connor by 11 seconds. Bella McNulty just 2 seconds further back, so 2 from UAE Team Emirates in the top 3. But honestly, anyone from the top 10 could have an option. And this is what we're dealing with tomorrow on our final stage, 161 kilometres, but the big climb at the end, the ultimate test, Jabal Hafeet, where the title has been decided in the past and will be again tomorrow. So we look forward to your company. It's going to be a hell of a run. Some scenery along the way. It's a bit of an ice hockey stick stage, absolutely pan flat before the big kicker at the end, when we will ultimately crown our champion here at the 6th UAE Tour.